What's up, guys? Today we're going to show you this 62 Bandmaster. It's blonde with the oxblood grill cloth on it. The coolest thing about these amps here is that they actually have the real vibrato on them. Unlike the black face and the silver face Fender amps, they're labeled vibrato, but they're actually tremolo because they shift the volume rather than the pitch. So these Bandmasters, the brown face ones, if you see the presence knob on them here, you know that it has the harmonic, the real vibrato on it. So another cool thing about these is that they come with the presence knob on them rather than the bright switch that's usually right here on both channels. The presence knob is nice. It does the same thing that the bright switch does. So if you have the presence all the way up, it's gonna boost the treble a little bit, and if you have it down, it's gonna kind of cut the treble and it'll be a rounder, bassier tone. So the nice thing about these is you could dial it in right there how you like it instead of just having an on or off switch for the bright. Just like all the other amps, we got a volume, treble, bass, speed, intensity, and the presence knob here works for both channels, and you could tell because they have this white line separating it from the vibrato channel here, so it'll work for the normal also. So this thing is solid state rectified. We'll check it out now. Play some stuff through it. We're going through this Fender Mexican Strat. It's a 50th anniversary. It's got a really thick, fat tone to it. That was on the neck pickup, but we're running it through this 70s 212 Fender cab. That would go with a silver face Bandmaster or Showman maybe. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the vibrato here. So I'll put this intensity around 7 and the speeds around 3. I'll put the bass and the treble at noon, right at 5.5, and then I'll show you guys how the presence knob kind of works. So you can tell on 10 it's a bit brighter than it is. So when it's all the way up, it's a bit brighter, and these can. So these controls are pretty responsive as they are. And same as all the other Fender amps with the two inputs. Second one's going to be a higher impedance, so it's going to cut the guitar signal down a little bit. So if you're running super hot pickups and the amp is breaking up a little too early, then you might want to go into that second input there. This normal channel, it sounds pretty similar to the vibrato channel, just without vibrato, obviously. You know, in some of the Bassmans, the normal channel sounds, well, the normal channel will be on this side on a Bassman, and the bass channel, they sound quite different, but on the Bandmasters and even the Tremoluxes that I've played and stuff, they all sound pretty similar to each other. So yeah, it's like a 40-watt amp. It's pretty loud. Definitely, if you crank it, it gets some sweet tones, some nice fat clean tones even at lower volumes. Right now we're only on about 3.5, and it's got a real thick tone to it. So I love it for playing with single coils, playing my Gretsch through it, and it just sounds pretty awesome. Play some stuff on the bridge and middle pickup. So it's a pretty versatile amp. You could get some cool country and rockabilly stuff out of it. You could get some good rock and roll stuff. Obviously you're not going to get any like metal tones or anything, but it's a good old rock and roll amp for sure. Well, thanks for checking it out. Make sure you stop on down here at ZIMM'S Guitars out in Mesa, Arizona, and have a good one.